Hello and welcome to On The Bench TV. How are you all this evening? I just wanted to start this stream by singing Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Even though I can't sing, I don't give a damn. Mo Salah is an absolute beast. Tom Conley with the first comment on my chat. How are you, Tom, my friend? What a beautiful game. What a beautiful evening. It's St. Patrick's Day, innit, guys? Mo Salah brings it home for the boys. First hat-trick. We've been saying, haven't we? When's his hat-trick going to come? He's been threatening to do it, and he for ages, and then boom, he turns up, and he doesn't settle for a hat-trick in this game. He decides he wants one more, and I feel like he could have got 5 or 6 goals in this game. What a match, guys. Michael Garner says, Salah for the Ballon d'Or. Yes, mate, exactly. How are you, lads? Tim says, oh my God. I know, mate, I know. 4 goals, 1 assist, mad. I know, Gallagher. I was just going to say, Salah not only scores 4 goals, but he gets assists as well, doesn't he? Just to top it off. And what a goal that was by Firmino. Tricky isn't the word, is it? Absolutely mental today, guys. What a performance by the lads. I'm not going to lie. Tyrell says, I'm so gutted Danny Ings didn't score. Me too. It was a great save by the keeper and that. He looked sharp, didn't he? Been on today. Looked offside anyway from what I could see, but great shot, wasn't it? Tom says, happy Paddy's Day, Daz. Yeah, happy Paddy Day to everyone. Hope you're all celebrating in good fashion. I know you guys will. I know you will. Daz, Salah is an Egyptian king, says Tim. He is indeed, mate. He is, isn't he? What a beauty. What a beauty he is, eh? I'm just happy that he's a Liverpool player, I'm not going to lie. Gavin Plum, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you, Gavin? I hope you're alright, my friend. He says, can we get Salah an English birth certificate so he can play for England in the World Cup? Mate, if there's a chance that we could do that, I think we should definitely try anything possible, but I don't think there is. I would do anything to get Salah to play for England. You know, he's just outstanding, isn't he? Like, what a performance from that bloke yet again, guys. He is sensational, Daz. I know, mate, I know. California Dreaming, how are you today, my friend? Daz, great winning. Great win. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, and to you as well, my friend. Yeah, great performance today, wasn't it, lads? Salah, King of Ireland. He's the king of the world, isn't he, at the moment, lads? He's king of the world. Salah is the man, says Maverick. You alright, Mav, mate? Yeah, indeed, indeed. Chucky, you right, Chucky? He says, we are Lord of the Rings. The return of the king, sending a message to Man City. Is that a message to Man City, guys? I'll tell you what, they would have been watching that, wouldn't they? Thinking, alright, I know it's Watford, but we got to remember we've got a tough task ahead. They are going to be bricking it, and the old squeaky bum old time for Man City. Matt Hantu, what's up, Daz? You right, Matt, mate? How are you? What a game, guys. What a game. I'm very happy. I love this team, says Eslam. You're right, Eslam, mate. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Me too. Mane work rate today was amazing, says Maverick. Yeah, he did really well. Was unselfish, you know. I was trying to set up the lads, wasn't he, and that, so fair play to Mane today. You know, there's one player that I wanted to say I didn't feel had a great game, and that was Gomez. Like, it's not to put anyone down or whatever, because it was a great game, and all the lads did well today, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it, just because we talk about football all the time, and obviously Liverpool in general. You know, what did you lot think on Gomez today? He's still young, isn't he? So it's not about getting on his back about anything. But do you think maybe the pressure's getting to Gomez and Trent now that Klein starting to push back in? Do you reckon maybe that's something to do with it? But I felt that Gomez looked a little bit nervous compared to normal defensively today. But just let me know, guys, you know. What was it? Michael says, do you think he will beat the Premier League record for the most goals in a 38-game season? It's currently 31, held by Suarez and Ronaldo. Could well be, couldn't it? If he carries on in this form, Michael, he's very close. 28 goals, is it? I think he's on 28 goals now, isn't he, after that game? I haven't looked up stats or anything, lads. You know, I had to quickly sort out my son, and then I've set up the stream. So I don't know the ins and outs, the facts, the stats. But I swear that takes him up to 28 now, I think, lads. If I'm right. But, yeah, you lot might know a bit better than me, or you're probably sitting there in front of Google and can tell me or something. Gazatron says, great result, LFC win and Wales victory over France. So Gazza's well happy. Oi, oi. Thomas says, all right, Daz. All right, Thomas, mate. How are you, Tom? How are you anyway, Gazza, mate? Hope you're well. Pretty sure that all of us are happy, especially like Gazza, you know, with the Wales victory as well. Tim. Oh, let me get back to you, Tim. Just got to make sure that the stream doesn't keep doing this. It's annoying. when it keeps jumping. I think it's got something to do with my mouse as well, guys. I'm not going to lie. I plugged this mouse into another computer to fix it for someone, and it was doing this, and it wasn't just on this stream. But I don't get a problem with anything else, but I'm feeling like I need to replace the mouse. Tim had said, do you think he will go to Real Madrid? No, I bloody don't. I hope not anyway, Tim. Let's face it, they're all going to be sniffing it, aren't they? He's on absolute fire. He's been on fire all season, but, you know, he's literally, like, melting. Like, he's not even on fire, is he? Like, he is pure gold dust right now. Everyone is going to be after Salah. Liverpool, you know, they need to, like, get him signed up to a really, really big contract, like, where it's not going to be easy for anyone to try and snatch him from us. That is a must. That needs to happen, like, yesterday, doesn't it? Like, I think you lot are going to agree with me on that. I think it's already in the pipeline, isn't it, from what we hear, like the whispers and that, but I just hope that they get that done soon, because I don't want to see that happen, guys, you know. I don't think it's going to happen in the summer, like what some of the rumours are or whatever, so I'm not too worried about that, but I want to see him stay at Liverpool for the next few years, you know what I mean? I don't want to see him go anywhere. Finally, we've got ourselves that player again that can score this amount of goals. Like, let's not lose them, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to lose a player of that quality again. Like, Salah is a lovely bloke as well. It's not like, I don't know, you know, like when you lose some of these other players that we've had in the past, like Suarez, some of the arguments that people was having was Luis Suarez, you know, had done things that they were saying, good riddance to him, he caused us problems, he missed games because he was suspended and stuff. You can't say that about Salah, you know, so I really don't want to lose him. So I hope not, Tim, you know, so fingers crossed, fingers and toes crossed, as I always used to like to say. Tom Colley says, Mo 5-0, Salah. Yes, I love it, mate, I love it. Henson lost the ball way too much. I thought he did all right, though, today, mate, Thomas, to be honest. I think all the lads did all right, you know, but like I say, Gomez looks a little bit nervous for me, but I'm not going to be putting anyone down because it was a really, really good result today. We need results. This is now the end of the season, in it, where it's the business end of the season. We've got to be getting the 3 points in the league. We've got a bit of a break now, you know, Champions League games against Man City. We need to be professional. We need to put in the shifts, the performances, the mentality's got to be there, you know. And today we saw that, didn't we? Like, we did what we had to do. And it's what we've been talking about a lot recently. Have Liverpool got that now in their locker? Are they being more professional? Is their mentality stronger? I think their mentality is better than what it was at the beginning of the season. I still feel we've got a little way to go with the mentality. I feel like at the Man United game showed that to me. But, you know, we're not far off being where we need to be, in my opinion. But, you know, everyone's opinions are differing at the moment. Let's just hope that we can keep doing the professional jobs that we need to do. Put Man City away in the Champions League. Go on. If we can, you know, get past Man City, then I don't think anyone can look at Liverpool and say that they haven't progressed this year. I feel like we have progressed this year, guys. But I'd like to get your opinions anyway in the comment section. Like, you know, like, let me know whether you're looking at this season now like Liverpool have progressed, or whether you feel like we're still even, you know. You've got to take into consideration Coutinho's gone out the door as well. And things like that. We've got Van Dijk in the door. I want to get your honest opinions, lads. Have we progressed now this year? That's what I want to know. It's not the end of the season yet, but I just want to I want to feel out how you lot feel. But it's obviously after a very good performance by us and a very, very solid performance by Mo Salah. You know, if we lose Salah in the summer, which shouldn't be happening at all, but if we was to lose him, that would be a major loss to us, because let's face it, he's been getting us points when, like in a game like this today, he scored 4 goals and got the assist. If Salah wasn't in that game today, doesn't mean that we wouldn't win it, but it would have been a different game completely, wouldn't it? You know, so that's why we need to do everything we can to keep him. The G-Way, you alright, mate? Welcome to the stream. He says, Salah is my G. Yes, mate, he is. I think he's everyone's G, isn't he, right now, you know? Gavin says, can we get through this needless international break injury free before we look towards City? I hope so, Gavin. You know, for me, I feel like the players should have their heads on the Champions League. If it was me, I would. But I don't know whether they will or not. But let's face it, if you was in their situation, I'd be like, sod it. Like, I'm already thinking about a Champions League game. You know, like, for me personally, I would be. But I just don't want any injuries or anything to any of our players. I want to go into the Champions League games as fit as possible, as strong as possible, with the strongest team. I felt like that team that we started the game with today was probably the team that Klopp was looking at for the first Man City game. I'm not going to lie. That was probably the team that Klopp was like, this is what I want to test. This is a team that I think would probably be best to start. Emre Can obviously had to go off today, wouldn't it? And Milner come in, so maybe Milner starts against City. I think he did all right, didn't he? I don't know, but like I say, we can have discussions because we've got a while, won't we, until that game comes up, so we can talk a bit more in depth about all that. But yeah, I feel like we've got a little bit now for Klopp to start getting his head round what would be the best starting lineup, what would be the best tactics to face City. So it's now with this break, even though we don't like it, it gives Klopp a bit of time to kind of, I know he will want to have his head on the next game, but he can kind of drift off a little bit and start to think about Man City. I would be if it was me. Maverick says, Gomez was okay today. I didn't see anything negative. I just feel like he was a bit shaky, Maverick, for me, to be honest. Defensively, I'm wondering whether the pressure is starting to get to it, or whether it was just like a lack of match time, maybe. I don't know, because Trent's obviously been playing quite a bit, hasn't he, recently as well. So I'm not too sure, but for me, it wasn't the strongest Gomez performance that I've seen. Gomez impresses me normally. Trent impresses me in that, but, you know, after seeing a shaky Trent and then seeing a shaky Gomez today, it's not the best, like, that I've seen from him, if you know what I mean. But he didn't do anything majorly wrong. If I was looking at the team today and I wanted to pick a player that I wanted to get your guys' opinion on, what did you lot think on it? Gomez was the player that I had in my head. Right, I'm going to ask the lads on the stream, what did you make of how he did today, you know? Chromic Styles, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you today? He says, hope Salah wins it, but I don't know. Yeah, hope so, mate. I hope so. Matt says, love that cheeky right foot on Salah's third goal. I know. You know, he's banging in the right foot goals as well. Everyone was saying he's so left-footed, but he scores with his right, doesn't he? Scores with his head as well. Doesn't even matter, does it? You know what I mean? Like, he just scores any kind of goal. He's just such a threat. Solana, welcome to the stream, mate. And Samuel Mann, welcome to the stream, mate. I'll be watching Skank United, and obviously I want Brighton to win, yeah. Take a bow, that's Mo Salah. What a game, says Soliani. Yeah, absolutely top draw, wasn't it, mate? Top draw. But welcome to the stream, geezers. Chucky says, I can see now in Ultimate Champions League match, our front three will be all over the front. No one will be fixed right, middle or left. Yeah, that's a good point that you're pointing out there, Chucky. Did you notice how Mane was picking up quite a lot of middle positions today? I noticed that. I found him drifting in the middle quite a bit more than what I've noticed he did normally. Like I say, I feel like this game against Watford, especially in the second half, Mane was coming into the middle more. I don't know whether that was just he wanted to get on the score sheet, you know. The other two had scored. Mane wanted to get a little bit more involved. I don't know whether that was part of it or not, or whether they were starting to tweak things to see what they would maybe do in the sense of coming up against Man City. I don't know, you know. Gavin Plum says, yes, he has 28 Premier League goals in 36... and 36 in all competitions. Yeah, that's right, Gavin, mate, that's right. So I was right, it is 28. I thought it was, but like I say, you know, like, I have to be careful being on YouTube and that. To commit to saying, like, I thought it was 28, but to say it's definitely 28, and then someone sitting there in front of Google goes, actually, it's 27 or 29, it makes you look like an absolute knobhead, you know what I mean? So without me sitting there saying I definitely know, I always try and cover my tracks by saying I don't know without looking. I thought it was 28, you know. Alan Way, welcome to the stream, mate. He says, Liverpool's best play this season. I like that. Ings played. He nearly scored 2 goals. Yeah, Ings did really, really well when he come on today, guys. You know, Ings has worked really hard to get back. You saw at the end, it looked like Klopp, you know, was trying to say to Ingsy, it will come, mate. Your goal will come. Like, keep going. That's what I made of that little exchange at the end there anyway. That's probably how it went down. Ings looked sharp. Couple of offsides or whatever, but it doesn't matter. He's lively, he wants to get on. That's the sort of play you want to be bringing on at the end of the game, you know. Firmino did a really, really good job. You bring Ingsy on, Ingsy will press for you, he'll work his bollocks off, like Firmino done all game, you know. That's what you want, and he's a threat as well. the power that the commentators were saying, but the power he generated on that shot, that he was offside anyway, but the keeper saved it. It was a quality save, but from the position that he was and he hit it across goal, it like most goalies wouldn't have saved that. It was a good save, but he is a quality player, and I hope that he keeps improving. The goals will start to come, and then we've got ourselves a quality striker still sitting there, guys. Rami, you're right, Rami, mate. Welcome to the stream. He says Salah's first goal equals Messi versus Bayern, Boateng. Yeah. So many people liken Salah to Messi, don't they? Like, it's hard not to, because, you know, the size, the left foot thing, the low centre of gravity, the dip of the shoulder, the pace, everything about him is so similar, isn't it? But Salah is just an absolute beast, and in his own rights, Salah is a quality player. I see why people liken them to each other, and they do score like similar goals and that. Messi's a top quality. For me, Messi's like the best player in the world, but Salah is an absolute don as well, and he's sheer class. He's been outstanding for us this season, guys, and it's not a one-off. It's not a fluke like people were saying at the beginning. He's consistently been doing this, and for me, he's getting better and better as well. The confidence that he's showing. Towards the end of this game, he still wanted goals, guys. He had 4 goals in his locker, and he still was pressing and trying to get on ball for another goal. He's still disappointed when the ball didn't get across to him. You know, that just shows that he's so hungry, he's so confident that if that ball falls to him, left foot, right foot, head, whatever, knee, you know, even if he had a blindfold on, I think Salah thinks he's capable of banging that ball in the back of the net. That goal, where he like skinned like 3 of their players and like still managed to get the shot off, that little extra touch, just to take it away from them 3 players, to then get it round the keeper. Unreal, guys. Unreal. Absolutely unbelievable. I just can't believe it. That was for his hat-trick, that goal that I'm on about. Where he twisted one way, the 3 defenders went with him, and he twisted back the other way. Like, he makes people look like idiots. It's unreal, isn't it? Thomas Billion says, I thought Ings looked class. Shame he didn't score. Yeah, same here, mate. So it will come. His goals will start to come again, and I'll be so happy for him when it does. Matt says, Salah is a Liverpool supporter since a kid. I think... Or he used to like Liverpool if he plays games. Oh, yeah, he said that he used to support Liverpool when he was young and that. And he's happy to play for us and everything. But, you know, like something when I saw that, you know, like he might have supported Liverpool and that when he was younger and that. But I just took it as you had a chance to join us, but you chose Chelsea before. So I took that kind of a pinch of salt when I saw that. And, yeah. You know that players did support Liverpool like when they were younger and that, but doesn't necessarily mean that they will stay at the club if Liverpool don't do all they can to keep him. If we don't carry on showing that we're willing to commit and progress to try and achieve like greatness, to win the Premier League, to win the Champions League, like to consistently be in the Champions League, the top players will end up getting their heads turned by the so-called big teams in the world, you know, Barcelona, Real Madrid and that, because they're always in the Champions League and that. So Liverpool need to do their part as well in that. Even if a player does support Liverpool, doesn't necessarily mean that's all that it takes to keep him, you know. So I kind of take things out of a pinch of salt when players say it, but who knows? I don't know the truth of it all, but for me, like, money talks, ambition talks as well, doesn't it? But Salah seems like such a lovely bloke. Like, I don't think it's all about money with him. He turns down presents like houses, like he gives away money to charity. He does a lot, doesn't he? And stuff. So he doesn't seem like the type that's like greedy in that sense. He seems very humble, you know. He's very religious and that. I really just think that Salah will do what he thinks is best in the moment, and I just hope that when that moment arises, what is best for him is to play for Liverpool, you know. But I hope that we've still got him at us for a long time yet, guys. You know, I just wish him all the best in whatever he does, because I think him as a human being is such a sheer class person. I wouldn't be angry with him no matter what. I don't think he'd be snaky in any way, shape or form. I would find it very hard to say a bad word about Mohamed Salah, no matter what the situation. You know, he's one of them sorts of people, isn't he? Let's face it. But, all these rumours about him going anywhere, guys. He's a Liverpool player at the moment. I think we should forget about it, brush it under the carpet. What he's doing for us at the moment is absolutely unbelievable. It's absolutely magical. I think we should just enjoy it, you know, and just go along with the ride, guys, and just enjoy it while it lasts, because, the time will come when Salah, even if he retired at Liverpool, he won't be here anymore. Like Steven Gerrard, you need to enjoy these players when they're playing for you, and that's what you got to do. So I wouldn't stress about it, guys. I wouldn't stress about his future or whatever. Just enjoy them while they're here, you know. I'm definitely enjoying watching Mo Salah play his football for my favourite football team, you know. So that's the main thing that I want to stress in this situation, isn't it? Gavin says we also got Palace before Man City. Yeah, Palace is our next game, isn't it, Gavin, after the international break, mate. Maverick, yeah, Bobby is smooth as silk. Yeah, that finish was ridiculous today, wasn't it? Agree, mentality still needs work, but to be honest, we need some new blood in midfield desperately, and top three alternate. Yeah, I agree, Maverick, mate. We definitely agree on them things, don't we? Matt says, heard Emre had a knock. Oh, let me get back to you, mate. I will get back to what you was just saying if my chat allows me to. If it does. Had a knock but still played. Do the tank. Yeah, Matt, I didn't hear too much about it because I was well busy. That's why I didn't do a match build-up show, guys, because I had a lot of work and that on yesterday, the day before. So I wasn't able to do my normal where I do a match build-up show, so apologies for that. But I didn't really know whether Chan had a knock, but the way he went straight off today, I kind of guessed that there's an ongoing issue there. They didn't want to risk it. Chan didn't want to risk it. So, you know, that's kind of why he come off, because we got some big games coming up. He's not going to want to risk making the injury any worse, aggravating it, because we've got the Champions League games against Man City and that. No one's going to want Emre Can to be injured, you know. We want him available, don't we? So I think it was the right call to come straight off today, to be honest. But we just have to wait and see what's said. You guys may be a bit more clued up than me, because you might have seen the after reports. You may be already on Google, on the Liverpool things. I haven't been able to yet because of doing the live streams and sorting my son out. So, California Dream says, have you been impressed with Van Dijk so far, Daz, or does he need a world-class centre-back alongside him before we can see the best of him? I personally think he needs a better centre-back next to him, to be honest, at the moment. Or I think the centre-backs that we've got need to improve their consistency levels. I think that we've seen glimpses of how good we can be defensively. If the consistency levels raise defensively for us, then we could be really good. You can see Karius is upped his game. If Lovren or Matip could stop this shakiness, keep a consistent level, or we get in a good centre-back that can be consistently good, then you'd see the best from Van Dijk. You know, Van Dijk has been good for us. He's been solid, and I think he gives us a commanding presence there. But we all knew that you would see moments from him. I think it'd be unfair to say that no player would ever have shaky moments. No player would ever have moments you could go, oh my God, what was that? You know, Van Dijk has had them moments. Mo Salah's had their moments, and look at how much we love Mo Salah. I still love Van Dijk. I think he's definitely made us better. So I definitely won't be judging Van Dijk until either we've got another centre-back in this quality on the same level as Van Dijk and that, and they've had time to gel together, or, you know, the other centre-backs in our team have had time to get used to playing with Van Dijk, and the consistency of the defending levels are kind of on par, if you know what I mean. Because at the moment, I think it's the mentality and the consistency levels that are letting us down still. That's what I think it comes down to for me. That's why Liverpool are still that touch off. And I think there's key areas and key signings that we need to make to improve them as well. But also some of the players that we've got, they can do a bit more. I think there's a bit more that Klopp needs to get out of them. And I think the players need to up the games themselves as well, you know. Because like Lovren, for instance, Lovren can have a quality game, but he can also have a shocking game, can't he? Joel Matip can be a beast in defence, or he can be shit. You know, like Henson can have a quality game, or he can have a shit game. We know that. So them players need to improve their consistency. And I think consistency also comes down to mentality. It's they're the same sort of thing, aren't they, really? Like, it goes hand in hand. So I want to see that before I start to judge, like, Van Dijk and that, you know. I think that's what I'm looking for, mate. But that will come in time. I think within a season or two, we'd be able to sit there and go, was Van Dijk worth it, you know? But from what I'm seeing, I think he's definitely improved us. So at the moment, I'm happy with the money that we spent. We just got to see how it pans out, really, haven't we, mate? But let me know what you guys think on it anyway, especially you, because it was your question. Be good to hear what you think, California, mate. Tom says, Daz, we are still mates after the rugby this morning. Yeah. I don't even follow rugby or anything, mate, so it's not a problem at all to me. Gavin, it looks like Aguero and City left back both missing for the Champions League game. Yeah, big loss for them, innit? Really. But it's good for us if that is the case. But I don't like things like that because, you know, anything can happen. For us, we've got the international break in it. So fingers and toes crossed that Liverpool don't have any injuries over the international break. Don't want that at all. Like I say, if it was me, but it's not. But if it was, I'd have my eye on them Champions League fixtures. I'd be like, I'm not going to play at all well for my international team. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm not getting injured at all. Klopp should keep the same back four for me to build confidence and consistency. I believe so as well, Maverick. That's what they used to do in the olden days. You play your best 11, really, so that they get used to playing with each other. But because of the amount of fixtures and that you have these days, you can't always do that. But I would generally do that now. Before the Man City game, I think you want to be looking. Klopp will have his eye on them games without a shadow of a doubt. I don't like to admit it, but Klopp will already be looking at. I think even today's game, like I said earlier on, that team that was put out today was a team that Klopp was testing whether they could be put out in that first game at Anfield against Man City. Klopp's got his eye already on that game, so it wouldn't surprise me if that was the sort of team that we're going to see against Man City. But it depends on Emre Can, obviously, with the back. James Milner could come into that team. You know, today, Wijnaldum coming in, I think we look a lot better going forwards. Our counter-attack, how quick we go forwards, is a lot better with Wijnaldum in it, guys. He keeps that attack going quick, Wijnaldum does. I think we missed that recently. It's more fluid with Wijnaldum in there. So I enjoyed seeing him back on the pitch today. I don't know, like I say, let me know what you guys think. But I always like to know what you lot think. But I definitely liked seeing Wijnaldum back in there today. I thought he looked good. LJ, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? Welcome to the stream, everyone. We've got over 80 people watching. Smash a thumbs up if you thought that Mo Salah is absolute legend. What a performance. Couldn't believe it. I was blown away. Got his first hat-trick. What an absolute diamond of a player he's turned out for Liverpool. Everyone's up. Robertson as well. How much did we sign him for, guys? 8 million. What a ball that was to set up Mo Salah. Bloody hell. He just keeps impressing me more and more. Robertson has been an absolute blinding signing. You know, all the time he's fit, he's my starting left back without a shadow of a doubt. You know, the passion that he shows, the dedication, the commitment to getting up and down the pitch. He just impresses me more and more, guys. He's unreal, isn't he? Klein to start after the break, says LJ. It depends, doesn't it, on like sharpness and that, but I would have liked to have seen Klein start to get like an appearance, like a late on in the game, see how he starts to do, see what his fitness levels are like and that. It would be good to start to see Klein featuring, but we don't know his full situation. Obviously, Klopp will have his eye on that in training and that, so it would be nice to see him back. Blue Tick, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? Salah is the best player at the moment, mate. Like, you know, like, if it was Valentine's Day, I'd be sending him a Valentine's gift because I absolutely love him, and there's no secret in that. Like, I'd be signing it with my name. I'd be sending him my address. Like, oh, it's a little bit weird, really, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, but I don't care, guys, because he just scored 4 goals and assisted Bobby Firmino with a cheeky back flick goal. What is that all about? Like, wow, wow. And there's people saying that the Brazilians don't like Firmino because he hasn't got flair. Fuck off. Fuck off, has Firmino not got flair? What is that all about? Firmino has more flair than flares, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. If I was on a boat or a yacht and I got stranded out at sea, you know, and I needed to be found by someone, I would shoot a Firmino up in the air. That's all the flair you need is a Bobby Firmino. Them teeth alone would get you spotted, wouldn't it? Like, especially at night. They're so bloody bright. And I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. I'm not going to lie. Chucky. Mane's needed a competitor to make him feel more pressure to be in first 7. Chucky, I'm glad you brought that up. I was thinking, we keep talking about who we need to sign. I'm feeling like we need an out-and-out left winger in the summer. You know, there's a lot of talk, isn't there, recently about, obviously, Thomas Lemar. I think it wouldn't be too bad to get a left winger in, guys, because Mane, for me, is still a better right winger than he is a left winger. He drifts in quite a bit and everything, but like what you just said, the key to it is to put him under pressure. Now, if you've got Salah, obviously, starts every single game that he's fit. On the right, Firmino is Klopp's first choice striker, and you've got an out-and-out left winger that is an absolute beast. Mane's going to really know that he has to perform. You know what I mean? So he's going to have to be at the top of his game. That should shake some of that consistency. Like some of the dip in form and that, hopefully. But I would like to see that because then if Mane is performing a little bit rocky, then we're not relying on putting Ox out there or Lallana. Do you know what I mean? Like, it would be like, right, okay, we put a Thomas Lamar or a Martins or whoever. Like, you know, I'm not saying anyone in particular. I'm just throwing names out there. A left winger. It would give Mane a bit of a kick up the arse, but Mane did good again today, guys. He didn't get a goal, but he performed. He was chasing the ball down. I wasn't happy with Mane against Man United. He passed more times to the Man United players than what any of the other Man United players passed to each other. But in this game, he worked hard. He was trying to set up the rest of the players. He wasn't greedy for me. At the end, did you see that ball over the top? He tried to take it down himself. And you knew that he was trying to get a goal for himself. And I thought, shame really, because it would have been nice to see him get a goal. But you know, it is what it is. He's part of that magical three, isn't he? But if there was any of that three that I wouldn't mind dropping out at the moment, it would probably be Mane, wouldn't it? I think that's fair to say. But I still love him. I still love him. And we know that he's a quality player. He's very bit of a roller coaster season for Mane, isn't it? So I'm hoping next season will be different. Hoping we get Mane come back. You know, Naby Keita in midfield behind him. Could be absolutely cheeky. It could be unreal, them two playing together on the same pitch. But bring in another left winger for me. See what happens. See where the competition could be, like, good for him. Who knows, guys. But yeah, that was a good shout there, mate. I wanted Mane to score, says Blue Tick. Me too. Literally just said it, didn't I? For me, the continued issues are in midfield and how they would cope under pressure. Yeah, when we're put under pressure, we don't do as well, do we? It's like what I said about Man City. When we come to play Man City, they're not used to being under pressure. So Liverpool do well against Man City because we put the pressure on them. But it's the same for Liverpool, guys. We're used to being in control of the games, putting other teams under pressure. When the pressure's turned on us, we don't like it very much. So, you know, you want the players in there that can deal with that pressure. Sometimes our players don't like it. If our first tactics don't work and we switch it up a bit and then that tactic don't work, I feel the pressure gets to them a little bit too much. It's like plan A and plan B go out the window and we got no plan C. You know, Klopp might have a plan C, but the players, mentality-wise, struggle under the pressure of that, you know. So it's just my opinion on that one, but I definitely agree, mate. We keep saying it anyway, Mav, don't we? Sean, you're right, Shawnee says we got Salah. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Love the Egyptian legend. We deserved hat-trick. Well-deserved hat-trick. Well overdue it was, mate, wasn't it? And he didn't even stop at hat-trick, did he? He has to go and score a fourth goal, and he gets an assist in this one. You know, I was thinking, bloody hell, just give him a fifth and a sixth goal in this game. Let him just get that, like, you know, top scorer of the season out the way already. Like, mate, honestly, I absolutely love the man. He's like, you know, I've never been one of these. Do you know when lads are like, oh yeah, I've got, what are they called? Like, is it a man crush or bro crush or whatever? I can't think what the name is right now, but Mo Salah is that man for me. You know what I mean? Like, I absolutely love him. Like, that cheeky grin as he was walking off the pitch at the end, you know, and then he goes over and signs that kid's thing, and I was just like, can you get any bloody better right now? You know what I mean? Like, Zuliana says, get sponsors, Daz. What do you mean, mate? What do you mean, buddy? Let me know what you mean. I am not watching United since we aren't in competition. Hope they lost, though, says LJ. Yeah, me too. Good day, peeps, says Michael Stabby. You right, Michael, mate? Remember, it says, seemed to me that Mane coming deep was a slight tweak in the system to give some more bandwidth to the midfield so they don't get overrun. He really helped out massively today. Yeah, I think so, mate. I think he definitely helped with what was going on today. Chrome says, I wonder who's going to win the Golden Boot, to be honest. It could be tight, but if Salah keeps going like that, he's unreal, isn't he? Like, Cadlick, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? Cadlick Jamie, that is. 30 games. 28 goals, that is really insane. You'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone, mate. Hope you're good today. Yeah, it's unbloody real, isn't it? Unbloody real, mate. Maverick says top three were totally beasts today. Each one made a massive difference. I agree. Blue Tick says Salah is so patient with the ball at his feet. He is, mate. He is. He just makes everything look. He makes the game look really slow around him. That's what I love about him, and that's why, you know, quality players, world-class players, they make everything look effortless. Sometimes the ball looks like it's getting away from Salah, but it never is. And I'll tell you who else is like that, but Bobby Firmino. He looks like he's going to lose it, but he doesn't lose it. And Firmino's got the strength as well to give him a little nudge to keep hold of the ball. But, you know, they're the ones that... that's what... I don't know what the word is, but it's like, that's where I say, that's the difference between world-class players and good players. You know what I mean? They make everything look effortless. It kind of like... everything must seem very slow to them, you know, like, and you just look, even with that final goal today, Ingsy, great bit of play, you know, the ball from Salah to find Ingsy in the first place, beautiful, great turn by Ingsy, shoots, the ball comes to Salah, Salah bangs it in the goal, he made it look effortless, right? I've been in that situation as a striker when I used to play football, and you've seen that you've missed or you miss it, you hit the defender or whatever, Salah just bang, he was like, yeah, whatever, it's a goal, done. That, I just wanted to be in his brain at that moment, just to see how he sees that whole play. It's like, he knew that that ball was going to come to him. All the defenders and that were just so slow at reacting. Salah was so quick at reacting and just bangs it right in the goal. He knew where he wanted to put it, and it was going to go there no matter what, wasn't it? Like, it was unreal. Michael Dunn is in the building. You're right, Michael. How are you, mate? How glorious, King Salah, the King of Ireland. What a beast from the east. How are you, mate? Actually, the beast from the east too has hit. We have got snow. It's not as bad as last time, but we have got it. Two Eyes, welcome to the stream. Furno, welcome to the stream, lads. Furno says Kane is injured for a month. Salah is winning the PFA of the year and the Golden Boot. Yeah, he should do, shouldn't he, if he carries on like this. Two Eyes, good job, Salah. Yes, mate, yes. Sir Klopp, you're right, mate. He says if Salah doesn't get the Golden Boot, it's the biggest crime. Yeah, gaming lad, Coutinho, who? I like it, mate. I like it. How are you today? Welcome to the stream, mate. April Lenner, you right, buddy? How are you? He says, Allah with Mohamed Salah. Like it, mate. Like it. Welcome to the stream. Sir Klopp, Salah should have at least 30 league goals by the time Kane comes back. Yeah, he should do, shouldn't he, mate? Should do, Furno. Be right back watching the Salah highlights on Pornhub. Yeah, I must admit, tonight, everyone get on Pornhub, crash their servers, because I think everyone's going to go on there and watch a few of the Salah's highlights, aren't we? Really, Maverick says Salah for Golden Boot. Should be, shouldn't it, mate? It should be, without a shadow of a doubt. Gab, welcome back, mate. How are you on the stream today, mate? Please, Ingsy, score finally. I know. If there's any player that I really want to see score at the moment, it would be Ingsy. I felt for him with all that's gone on. I would love for him to get a goal. That's what I think Klopp was saying to him at the end. It will come, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to come. He looked really lively, didn't he, coming on? And I'd love, when he scores, you know, when that keeper saved it at the end and Salah scored, I was like, go on, Ingsy. And then Salah scored, and I was like, go, and all that. But I would have loved for Ingsy to score as well. I've just seen it got to half an hour, guys. I'm going to have to clock off, but I want to say a massive thank you for joining me on the live stream as always, lads. Smash a thumbs up if you haven't already. The target is 50 thumbs just because Salah scored his first hat-trick. Just smash a thumbs. That is unreal, isn't it? And, you know, there's no words to say, but Salah is phenomenal, really. That's the only word that I can say that I haven't already said about that man. He's a beautiful human being. I absolutely love him. All the lads did well today, you know, 5-0 against Watford. Sort of team at the beginning of the season, we may have been nervous going into this game, but we wasn't today. The lads did really, really well. You know, this is the end of the season. This is the serious part of the season. Liverpool is still competing to get top 4 for the Champions League next year. We know we've got big fixtures coming up. We've got a bit of a break now, international break, you know. We don't want any injuries or whatever, so the lads need to go away. I want them to be wrapped up in cotton wool, come back strong, put away Crystal Palace, and then, you know, hopefully, while this international break's on, Klopp's going to have one eye on the Man City fixture. And, you know, if the lads perform like what they're doing at the moment, like with this game today, if Salah keeps performing like that, Man City are going to be, well, they should be anyway, because I would be. I wouldn't want to be coming up against Mo Salah at the moment. And the rest of the lads did well today, didn't they? You know, it was good to see Wijnaldum get a run out as well today. I really, really liked seeing him back in the team. I think he had something to us that we've been missing again recently. Class out, welcome to the stream, mate. Have it, lad. Just need to stay consistent. Watching the stream during date night in Wagamamas. Love it, mate. Can't believe you're watching the stream while you're on date night. You absolute legend. Mustafi, welcome to the stream, mate. Messi, who? Exactly. Gavin, Ingsy scored in the Champions League quarter-final. That is well worth a bet, mate. That is absolutely worth a bet. I would take that bet. I don't gamble, but I would take that. LYC, Lick Prod, welcome to the stream, mate. I'm from Egypt. I love Liverpool and Mo Salah. Mate, I'm not from Egypt, but I love it. I love, you know, Mo Salah and Liverpool as well. So, we've got that in common, my friend, you know. Absolutely love it. Thank you for joining me, everyone. You're all legends. Mo Salah is a legend. Liverpool are legends. We've just smashed 132 people watching this live stream. Hopefully, you have a wicked rest of your evenings. Class, get back to your date night, mate. I'll text you in a bit, mate. I need to text you back, but I've been mad busy today. Mo Salah, you know, he's going to sleep well tonight with that ball, and he. Watford didn't know what hit him. Bring on Man City, that's all I'm saying. You know, they need to be... They need to be worried, don't they? Bring on Crystal Palace as well. I'll try and speak to you. I'll do a laid-back stream tomorrow, guys, so definitely stay tuned to the channel for tomorrow night, guys. I'll try and do a bit of a laid-back one. We'll have a little bit of a chin wag, shall we? A bit of a catch-up, because I haven't been able to do much the last couple of days because I've been busy with work. Take it easy, lads. I've been on the bench TV. You've all been legends. Liverpool just smashed Watford 5-0. See you in the next one, guys.